In a world where the Constitution is under attack, one team of patriots stands up to fight for what's right with courage, strength, truth, and justice. Backed by popular demand and broadcasting live via the internet, this is the world-famous Rage Against the Regime, bringing you hard-hitting, exclusive interviews and covering the topics the mainstream media doesn't dare to touch. Here are your hosts, Bobby Who's the Man and Becky Williams.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say, and if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. It will. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. You'll find a warm arm, and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can, if you can. Get your lust from the rich man's gold. All that you need now is in your soul, and you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can, if you can. Oh, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you do this for me, son, if you can. So baby, be a simple man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rage Against the Regime Radio. I'm your host, Bobby, Who's the Man. Today is a day that will forever go down in history as the day that the silent majority was heard. Donald Trump was voted in to be our next president of the United States. And I have to be quite honest with you. Last night while I'm watching, what little bit of polls that I saw, I tried not to pay attention to it. When I was at home with my family, I didn't really want to see a whole lot of it. I figured, you know what? I'm going to know in the morning, and it's not going to make that much of a difference for me to know anything right now. And it was true. I'd rather enjoy the time in the company of my family than to sit there and be worried about who's going to be the next president of the United States, because, quite frankly, it really didn't matter at that point. I mean, it did matter, don't get me wrong. I didn't want to see Hillary in there, and you all know that. But at that point in time, it didn't matter, because what mattered to me most is what was in front of me, and that was my family, my wife and my son and my dogs and my cats. So with that being said, Donald Trump is our president of the United States come January. There's a lot of questions that a lot of people have. There's a lot of concerns that a lot of people have. I've seen so many people fighting and arguing with each other on their Facebooks today that, folks, it's really, really disheartening knowing that we are divided the way that we are. The liberal media has cast a shadow upon Donald Trump that will forever be tarnished. We don't even know very much about the man and what he's going to do to our country and what, his family life is really about and everything else. We only know that the liberal media has told us and cast that shadow that Donald Trump is a bad man, that some people are trying to cast him as a racist, other people are trying to cast him as a bigot, some are calling him a rapist. I mean, the list goes on. And most of my friends that are other than white are all worried, especially like Hispanics and stuff like that. They're worried about what their future is going to hold. All the black people that are friends of mine that are on my Facebook are all scared because they're like, here we go. Donald Trump's going to set us back, hundreds of years and all this other stuff. I've seen people make comments that there's going to be rebellions, that people are going to rise up and stand against him, and other people are saying, they're saying all types of goofy stuff. Protests have already started. They started yesterday. As soon as the announcement came that he was the president of the United States, people took to the streets and started acting crazy. Nobody's even given the man a chance to either prove if he's going to be good or if he's going to be bad at the job. But so many people are already against him that nobody's even giving him a chance. Look, this is the things that I know for sure about him. He wants our military to be strong again. He wants to rebuild our military. He wants to be a force to be reckoned with, like we always have been. That we are not right now. Seriously, we are the laughing stock when it comes to military. I mean, we used to be the most feared military on the planet. Right now, they're saying we're not even in the top 5. Are you kidding me? Not even in the top 5? There's something wrong with that, folks. Then, all these companies that are picking up and moving to other countries because they can't afford to give benefits to their workers. They can't afford the insurance, to be able to give to their workers or for themselves. And then they're being taxed crazy. I mean, some of these companies, they're not even like huge companies, but I mean, there is big ones that are leaving also. But I mean, there's a lot of other companies that are just, they're smaller companies that have to go elsewhere to produce their product to be able to sell it on the open market. A lot of companies are picking up and moving to other countries, but they're selling their product here in the United States, and they're not paying the United States for it. Now, what I say to that is they're taking advantage of our system and taking advantage of us and not giving back to where they should be giving back to. Trump's already said that's not going to happen anymore. He wants to make it to where companies will thrive here and not have to go elsewhere. What's wrong with that? That means more jobs, means more economy, keeping people here. Then, the security issue, he wants to make it to where we don't have to worry about all these illegals coming here illegally, sneaking in on the borders. Look, the illegals are coming here. They don't have to be vetted. We have no idea who these people are. They're committing crimes and getting away with it, and nothing's happening to them because we keep sending them back to their countries and they cross the border and come back again. Then they're bringing disease into our country. Their children do not have to go through the same medical procedures and the same preschooling exams that our children have to go through. If your child doesn't get a preschooling exam from a doctor to make sure that they're okay to go to school, they don't have disease, they don't have whatever, and that they can go to school, these people are not doing that. They're also taking benefits away. Insurance, different kind of, money for different programs and stuff. Just benefits in general that either our veterans should be having, number one. Number two, homeless people. I mean, have you seen the numbers for homeless in the United States? But we're taking care of people that are coming into our country and giving them stuff that, that our homeless people and our vets should be having instead? Something's wrong with this picture, folks. Seriously. Something is definitely wrong with this picture. And unfortunately, we are never going to get anywhere if we can't start taking care of our own. So what's wrong with stopping giving these people stuff that they didn't earn? They're not even from here. Then, some other issues. A lot of people are thinking that, Donald Trump is going to start kicking people out that are here and, living here and going to school and everything. No. If you have filed paperwork correctly, okay, and you live in this country and you have done it correctly and filed correctly, then you're not going anywhere. He's not trying to get rid of you. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to get rid of you. The American public is a huge melting pot, okay? People have come from other countries all over the world. They've been doing it for years. We don't want to change that. We want people to still come here. Our ancestors all came from somewhere at one point. But they came here the right way. Look, there's too much to talk about. There's too many things for me to cover when it comes to being pro-Trump, because everybody knows that I'm pro-Trump. But look, that doesn't mean that you can't be my friend. That doesn't mean that we can't, have a difference in opinion. It doesn't mean that you're right and I'm wrong and vice versa. But what it does mean is we have to come together as Americans, and we have to get through this no matter what. I say give the man a chance. Let him do what he has promised to do. If he does not make good on his promises, then he's just like any other politician. Saying the same old same, doing the same old nothing. I don't think that that's going to be Mr. Trump. President Trump. I think he actually cares about the American people. I think he cares about the American public. And I think that he is going to make a difference in our world. I really, really do. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's only doing it for power. He just wants the most power and this and that. And now he's going to be able to do anything he wants to do, build whatever he wants to do, and blah, blah, blah. Look, the man worked his ass off. Did you watch him during his acceptance speech today? My God, did he look tired. His eyes, you could tell he's been working his ass off. He used his own money. He's made no promises to any lobbyist, no banks, no backroom dealings, nothing. It's his money. He's used his own money to fund his own campaign, which means that we can put trust in him because he is not making deals with other people. And a lot of people don't realize what that really means. Hillary Clinton had all types of deals with all types of people, making all types of promises. And all that means is corruption. If you can't see that, if you can't smell that, you have problems. Look, Hillary Clinton was removed from the Whitewater, Whitewater issue that was going on. I'm trying to think of the other word that I can't think of it. But she was removed from it. She was removed from being Secretary of State. She did a terrible job as a senator. She's been in office and having something to do with the government for 30 plus years. And what does she have to show for it? Not a damn thing. You know what she does have to show from it? She's got a husband who was impeached. Look, I'm not trying to knock everything about her, okay? But she's fake and she's phony. And the quicker that people realize that, that didn't realize it before, the better off that we're going to be. A lot of you don't realize the problems that Hillary has created. Look who she surrounds herself with, and that should tell you about her. They always say, you want to know something about a person? Judge them by the people around them. I always try to surround myself with good people, honest people, hard-working people, not scammers, not pieces of crap. Now, Hillary, she can't say the same. Huma is in trouble for all the things that she's got going on. The Lolita Express, Weiner, Anthony Weiner, her husband, Bill Clinton. I mean, look at all these people. They all have one type of scandal or another going on. People, listen, I'm not going to go on and on. I'm actually going to get off here in a second. Give the man a chance. Allow him to do what he said that he's going to do, and let's see if he makes good on his promises. It's a proud day in America today. We the people, the silent majority, the deplorables, have spoken.